Hi everyone, today I am going to share with you all my scrapbooking, crafting station corner here in my flat. It's a tiny little space, but it's quite handy actually to just have, rather than everything being stored in boxes. I don't know if I can film for you to sort of get a understanding on how and what I mean with a corner. It's literally a corner with bookcases that I've just used to showcase my stuff. I'm quite a person that if I don't see what I have, I will never use it. And I don't like having too much stuff either. I know when I started scrapbooking, like, I probably would have thought this was a lot, but if you compare it to other people, it's nothing really. But most people have a whole room for their things, so yeah, it's a little bit different. But I'm happy with this little corner, and yes, it could be bigger, but I don't have that space. Without babbling too much, let's start. I'm gonna show you what I've got on the first little bookshelf here in front of you there. So let's start there. What you see in front of you is my decoration box. It's full of all my decorations that I use on cards and projects, and it's just quite a messy box full of everything. I've got stuff from Graphic 45, I've got Prima, I've got Thickers. It's just a go-to box I always grab when I'm creating cards, because cards is mostly what I create. I've started doing 3D projects now when I've got my Cricut, but cards is my go-to thing. Next to it is my 6x6 paper stacks, and it's a very, very, very heavy box. I'm not going to pull it out, but it's all my 6x6. I haven't got many. I went through all my 6x6 paper stacks and literally threw the ones I didn't want. A lot of them were just weird papers that I feel like sometimes when I go in shops, I can just be like, oh, that's really cheap and it's nice, like it's a scrapbooking brand that's quite famous, oh, let's buy it. And then I'm just like, when I get home after a few months, I just realized, you know what, why didn't I put it back? I know I won't create in brown papers, like I never use kind of distress looking papers. So what's the point of buying it? So I just threw a lot, and then I gave a lot to my cousin. But it's just, it's no point keeping stuff that I'm never going to use. And that's one thing I think a lot of people that scrapbooking and crafting and stuff should really think about, because if you know that you're not creating in a certain color scheme, and using certain products, what's the point of buying it? But hey, that's how I think about stuff. And now, next, let's go down to this little area here. So what we got here is, I already pulled this out a little bit. This is my trinket corner, where I've got everything from little jewelry pieces to buttons to pearls, yeah, a little bit of everything. We've got, as you can see here, this is like a box of jewelry, and little trinkets, and it's more, loads more. This one is quite funny actually, because I've had this little trinket box since I started scrapbooking ages ago, and some of the things I've actually never used. I think, if I'm not totally wrong, that owl that you can see down there I got when I started scrapbooking. And then, yeah, this is my little trinket box. And here, in this very ugly wooden box, is my pearls and my stuff for shaker cards. Really nice colors, isn't it? Super pretty. The box, however, is not so pretty, but it works. You know, it's working. And then I've got my paper cutter, which is really, really important. I've also got some almost finished cards, but needs to be decorated. And then I've got tons and tons of my die cuts that I can fussy cut out. Most of it is Tilda. I've got a little bit tired of Tilda, in all honesty, actually. It had its hype, and now it's sort of over. And then if we go down another level, what we got here is literally my tool area and my basic area. Here's where I've got card bases in all shapes and sizes. I've got my little box for planner making, and it's stickers and it's washi tape in there. Yeah, a lot of like basic stuff that you need. And then here is my toolbox. I have got a little bit of everything. I've got this cloth because when you use spray glue, which these three spray cans are, it gets everywhere, and it's better having like a cloth than to like cover your workspace, because I haven't got like a crafting table. I use my kitchen table for crafting, so I don't want to destroy my kitchen table and leave like glue residue or paint or yeah, whatever I use. So I've got a cloth, and then I've got a notepad. Don't know why I've got a notepad there, but hey, it's quite chaotic. I can't say that word. Chaotic. No, that sounds like coyote. Chaotic. Anyways, it's a lot of things in here spread out, and it's just a toolbox. Like, I grab it and then I get the glue and the paint and the stuff and the ink that I want, and I use it. So I don't feel like I want to organize that. It's just a toolbox. Then here on the corner, I have got a little box. And in this metal box, I keep my newest addiction that I've got, which is a mixture of hiding stuff. No. It's literally a place where I hide some things that I don't want to show, like gift tags for Christmas or jute twine, and then wrapping rosettes. But no, the real thing that's hidden in here is my organza. I have started loving, it's a woman who creates these beautiful embroidered sort of butterflies and things, and I bought some stuff for it. And if I'm gonna be totally honest to you, have I done this? No, I bought stuff for probably £80, which is something like over $100, and I haven't used much. It's really bad, but I've got it now, so I should just start doing it. And it's beautiful, and you create with organza, and this is wool and thread and everything. So really nice, super expensive, and it's another little hobby of mine. Then here we've got, next to the toolbox, so to say, we've got some scrapbooking albums where I have stamped out all my rubber stamps and all of them that I keep in the boxes that you're just going to see in a few minutes, and I keep them here, so it actually takes up a few albums. And it's just, some of it is just notebooks, and then next to it is law books, all my law books that I've kept from law school. Yeah, it's just quite nice having some law books at home. If someone asks me a question, and I can just be at home and open up a book and read to them. And then above here is my, yeah, what do you call this? It's supposed to be ribbons and stuff, but it's sort of turned into just like a Christmas box where I keep like dried oranges, some apples, like plastic apples to do, or like create wreaths. I love wreaths, so every Christmas I create a wreath. And yeah, this is the area for my floristry stuff I do at Christmas. And then above that is my lovely new hobby, which is embroidery. I haven't done much, as I said, but I bought a lot of stuff. Literally, I've got a ton of things, and I've been gifted things as well from friends who, I guess, also like buying embroidery thread. It is quite expensive embroidery thread, I must say to you. Tell you, you probably already know. But I got some books as well. Let me show you. This is literally like fabric and stuff. Yeah, oh, I can show you. So I started and it's not nice. I need to practice more because this is like what you want to create, like silk ribbon embroidery. I mean, look at that. It's so pretty. So pretty. So I've got a few books there how to do embroidery stuff, and I should really start with that. Here is my, like, with different fabrics, with stuff I can use when I create it. And then I've also got some feathers and, yeah, things I can use to create like 3D dimensional embroidery art, which I haven't done much of. And then above that is my rubber stamp area. I really like rubber stamps. I mean, I've always liked rubber stamps. It's just that I rarely use them. I mean, now recording this video, I feel really bad because a lot of things here I haven't even used in a long time. But I keep my rubber stamps in these plastic containers. And you've probably seen them already. It's a few, I don't know how many rubber stamps actually fit in these, but probably about 50, and then in the big one probably over 100. So yeah, it's very good. And then I keep this little box here with stuff I haven't put in to these folders yet, because if I'm not wrong, they're actually full, so I need another set of them. Haven't got, yeah, I haven't bought that yet, so that's something I need to buy, so I can clear out this and put them in their lovely little containers. And then above, oh, look at that, very nice. Above here, we've got my flower box with loads of flowers that I use on cards. Really, really pretty. And then next to that is my wedding planning corner. Here is where I've got our wedding planner that I created myself with ideas and plans and everything. And I don't know if I can give you a sneak peek actually, but I created my own invite, designed it. I can show you like how it looks. It's so pretty, but I can show you later on when it's ready. But it's really pretty. I'm really proud of it. Oh yeah, don't mind. And then here I've got my Cricut Explorer 2. No, Cricut Explorer Air 2. It's lovely, especially now for the wedding planning. It's great. Really, really good. And then on top of here I've got all of my papers. Yes, I love scrapbooking papers. And I've got a little bit of everything. I've got some graphic 45. I just recently found this paper pad and I thought it was so pretty. It's 12 by 12 and it's just so summery, and it was only £3. which is great. I've got some Tilda, I've got some Stamperia papers, I've got, oh look at that, isn't that pretty? And loads of other paper company brands, things I love. And then above here on the wall is some beautiful cards I've been sent from friends on YouTube. And yeah, I really want to do more here, but it's just, I've got this, it's a phone for entering into the building, and when people come to visit they like ring it, so I can't really cover anything here because, well, they don't allow it first of all, so it needs to be like, well, I mean, why would I cover the phone to, the phone to enter the building, but still, you know what I mean, like it's, I can't really cover it, so it's just some of the cards. I've got much more, but they are actually packaged down now, so maybe if we, meaning me and my fiance, move to like a big house after we're married, I will definitely display them all. Yeah. That was my scrapbooking corner. Not that much, well, not that big, and maybe not that fun, but it is what it is, and I use it and it's useful for me. So yeah, well, thank you for watching, and see you in my next video, which will be a wedding related video. Actually, I'm gonna spill some beans about me and my fiance's future wedding. See you, bye bye.